Our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There will be no defeat like that. That will take us away from being even a great power.
Well, my friends who are much more in the public cryptocurrency space and usually hate the idea of CBDCs or centralized tokens, they'll be shocked when I say like CBDCs are going to be a reason to grow blockchain adoption. We think CBDCs will be a Trojan horse. It'll be like almost coming in from the side, the back door, and that's what's going to push the adoption in financial services of tokenized assets, tokenized money. And then we're going to be talking about TAMs, market sizes of trillions, not billions.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks moving slightly back. Don't forget we have options tomorrow. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We are seeing how they're manipulating yields, guys. You can see the one I took the screenshot earlier this morning. And now I'm doing the video. Yield rates are rising a little. But guys, they are well off the highs because we know the Fed is pushing them down. And of course, that's allowing Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks to stay at these levels. If yield rates were at where they're supposed to be at, guys, the stock market and cryptos would take a beating. And this is how you know we're nowhere near the lows. But as long as the Fed is pushing them down, take advantage. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. And then also, once yield rates move up, the market is going to pull back. Take advantage. Do the same thing the NWO does. They make money whether the stock market or cryptos are up or down. And then, guys, we have the dollar, which rose slightly. But again, guys, well off its highs. And we know all these NWO events that are going on is to destroy the power of the U.S. dollar. And then, of course, guys, we have volume tether USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at 2.2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and running off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy economy so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. But guys, before we get there, we know the NWO is going to set up plenty of distractions, and then we hit that main event. Now, we know the Fed most likely is going to raise one more time and then pause. Then we know over these next 3 months, the debt ceiling is going to become more of a topic. Remember, the Trump situation is going to be put behind the curtain until December. And they will be able to ride that for the election year. And we know how Trump became president. He ran on the truth. But remember, guys, it's some truth. Remember, the devil comes with you with the truth, and then he wiggles in a few lies. And we see the NWO is going to ride Trump into the fourth industrial revolution. They're allowing Trump to speak the truth again. The dollar is about to take a back seat. And this is one of the greatest defeats in 200 years. And we all know Trump knows exactly what's about to happen. He's a businessman. But we have a lot of sheep that love Trump. But you guys know I've done plenty of videos on Trump. The banks saved Trump. So that means Trump owes the banks. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'll let you finish that. But guys, if you have my NWO book, I told you that Trump will be the last president of the United States. We clearly know once the C word came and he was in charge, that destroyed the whole global economy. Also, he jump-started AI. And all Biden is doing is riding that wave. Remember, they have to play the Hegelian dialectic. One for it, once against it, in order to move the agenda. They know they have to destroy this legacy market. Biden is going to be the scapegoat for destroying this legacy market. And whoever becomes the new president is going to be an illusion that's set up that they have to accept this new economy in order for America to survive. Remember, all these distractions, all these drums are beating is so therefore they can bring in these CBDCs, stable coins, this new tokenization, because in America, it would not just be accepted. Whether you're conscious or not, remember, America is the last free nation. There's some things that people are not going to accept. And the only way you can move the masses over is without them even knowing. We know the NWO are the master magicians. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale sent about $24.2 billion. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Chinese state insurance firm launches 2 crypto funds in Hong Kong. And guys, we know over the last few years, China hates crypto. But we know behind the curtain they were building. And nobody talks about how much Bitcoin China has when they were controlling the hash rate for years. And guys, that had to be a part of a bigger plan. And we're seeing that plan come to light now. Now we have Binance Australia derivatives license canceled by securities regulator. And again, guys, we constantly see Binance under attack, and we know that movie is right around the corner. And then lastly, guys, the puzzle is coming together. And this FDIC video that I did is so important. Make sure you go watch it, because the FDIC taps Blackrock to sell 114 billion failed bank securities of Signature and SVB. And guys, you heard out the FDIC's own mouth. They've been preparing for this for 10 years. This is nothing but a simulated banking consolidation. We've seen plenty of dry run tests on all sectors of the economy. So when they're ready to run the real plan, the magicians are going to pull off the greatest trick ever in history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.